We are at the second annual Main Street Wine Fest that is happening right now in Sulphur Springs. It's a beautiful day, no rain, thank goodness, and we are here to just enjoy the beautiful weather and do some wine tasting. The beneficiary this year of the Wine Festival's monies is the Wreaths Across America, and this project will be to lay a live wreath on the headstones of every veteran at the Sulphur Springs City Cemetery. And there will be a national event on that day across America on Saturday, December the 15th, starting at 11 o'clock. And we will have a short ceremony, and then we will have the laying of the wreaths. So we're grateful. I'm very grateful that the city of Sulphur Springs Cemetery has been designated as the beneficiary of the funds that are raised today, and also grateful that we are able to do this for our fallen veterans.
There's a $1.31 fee. Is that okay?
What do you got going on here?
It's selling my books. I got a coffee table book here of sunsets.
Okay.
And then the Hunter Chronicles, which is about 400 pages of short stories about living with my wolf from day one. There you go. Day one in the zoo with his mom and dad, and then he grew up and we had a blast.
Tell me your name.
Rick Parent.
And you're the author.
Oh yeah.
Where are you from?
Commerce, Texas, believe it or not.
Where?
Commerce, Texas.
I've heard of that. Isn't that just like right down the road?
Right. I found out about this festival in boy, last couple of weeks it's been kind of scary rain. But today it's gorgeous.
Yeah, except for the brief rush of wind.
But you know, they're metal, so
that's metal?
Yeah, here you go.
Well, then the wind won't hurt that. Oh my goodness.
The prints come up pretty intense. I think I'll just lay them flat. You know.
So who shot the pictures?
I do.
You have anything to do with that little school that's over in Commerce?
Yeah. Yeah, how'd you do? The Arts Co-op.
Yeah,
I'm the manager.
There you go. Well, thank you. This is very interesting. Tell me who you are.
I'm Chris, the Homestead Winery.
And where's that? Ivanhoe?
Ivanhoe, Texas, yep.
All right, what'd you bring for us today?
Oh, we got our Ivanhoe Night. It's our dry red. We got a Rose Ivanhoe, our sweet red. We got our Viognier and Blush.
What's your biggest seller?
Rose Ivanhoe.
Why?
Texans love sweet red.
Hi, how are you doing?
I remember y'all from last year.
You do.
Yeah, tell me who you are and who you with.
Stella Winery, Rebecca, and
April.
What'd you bring for us today?
well, we brought you some muscadine wine. We brought you a red blend. This red's for you. We brought an award-winning muscadine medley from the winner of the Grapevine Grape Fest.
How are you? Good.
And we brought mulled wine.
What's your biggest seller?
It would be this one, the muscadine medley. We also have a raspberry Riesling.
Okay.
And our dry blend. This red's for you. Those are our three biggest sellers. But we hope the mulled wine will take off tonight.
And where's your winery?
Winsboro, Texas. Down County Road 4440. How they celebrate. The chocolate was delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Real quick, tell me who you are and who you're with.
Perry Wilson, Los Pinos Ranch Vineyards. We're in Pittsburgh, Texas. They're just outside of town. It's only about 30 minutes from here. Great little winery. You come eat, listen to music and drink some wine.
What'd you bring with you today?
We've got 3 dry wines and 5 sweet wines today. We've got 2 Cabernet blends that are dry and a dry white, our Blanco Grande, and then we've got 5 sweets. We've got Rodeo Red, Sweet Red, All My Exes, a different Sweet Red, Besitos de Chocolate, means little chocolate kisses in Spanish. It's got natural chocolate and strawberry flavors. Colibri, which is what she just had, is a sweet blush, and then the last one is the Moscato, a sweet white.
What's your biggest seller?
Wow. That's a tough one. It depends. Probably All My Exes or Rodeo Red is usually on the sweet side, the best seller. Okay. On the dry side, probably Texican, the ones I have here, is the best seller, but they all sell really well.
Good deal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Check. 1, 2. Mic check. Check, check.
In that Ziploc bag.
Tell me who you are and who you're with.
I'm Becky, this is Kay. We're with Enoch Stomp Winery out of Harleton, Texas.
Hello. Where's Harleton?
It's above Longview,
Okay.
up between Longview and Jefferson.
All right. What'd you bring with you today?
We brought a wide variety. We brought our famous Sweet Susan Secret Rosé. We brought a mix of dries. We have a white dry, our Villiers Blanc, our Cabernet Sauvignon, which is brand new and doing great. Norton, which is a Norton grape, one of our signatures we grow on our vineyard. And then we have our off-dry Blanc de Bois, our New Washington Riesling, and our Muscat Canelli, all sweet wines, and our famous dark Cortejas, dessert wine.
That sounds interesting. Tell me about that.
That is aged 6 years, I believe. 3 years in oak barrels.
Yep.
Has a very oaky, delicious aroma. Sit with that either with some dessert or in the wintertime watching a movie, just sipping wine. It's lovely. It's delicious. It's a gold medal winner in California.
What's your biggest seller?
Biggest seller is probably our Student Secret right here, Rosé.
The port is great too.
Port does great.
One of our biggest sellers. Some of our biggest sellers we're out of. Unfortunately, they're not here with us.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
we're still bringing out some more.
Thank you.
They're very popular. Thank you.
Tell me who you are and who you're with.
I'll let him talk.
M6 Winery. Ann and Joe Moody.
All right. Where are you at?
Bullard, Texas.
Where's Bullard?
It's in Smith County, south of Tyler, north of Jacksonville.
There you go. What'd you bring with you today?
We brought wine, sweets and dries, whites and reds. Hopefully to satisfy any wine taste out here.
What's your biggest seller?
Our biggest seller has generally been our Malbec. It's a Texas High Plains Malbec. Dry, bold red, smoky, oaky. Goes great with food off the grill. Making me hungry.
We have all these right here. Yeah, these are sweet. These are dry. Okay.
Do you like red or white?
I like red.
Dry or
Stop by.
What do you do driving out there?
I work for the AG's office, and that's one of my territories.
Okay.
So I drive by y'all, and I think y'all sell commercials.
Help themselves, yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
They don't have that, but they have blueberry, I think that's red, and one of the whites there in each of those places. That's a good place to stop and get lunch.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Try the red.
The red Muscadine? Okay.
Here you are. Thank you.
Tell me who you are and who you're with.
My name's Karen. I work for Texas Southwind Vineyard and Winery. We're out of Refugio, Texas, an hour north of Corpus Christi.
What'd you bring with you today?
I brought a dry red. It's our estate black Spanish. And I brought 3 fruit wines. Pear, red raspberry, and blackberry.
What's your biggest seller?
Blackberry is our biggest seller.
Why do you reckon that is?
Because it's so yummy. It's like eating a ripe blackberry.
Were you here last year?
Yes, we were.
So this is your second trip.
It is.
Is it just as much fun?
I think it's more fun this year. It's not quite as warm as it was last year, and there seems to be a bigger crowd already.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here you have
Who you are and who you with?
So I'm Lyle McBride. I'm with O'Farrell Country Vineyards. We're in Atlanta, Texas, just about an hour and a half from here. We grow muscadines. We make muscadine wines and fruit wines.
What did you bring with you today?
Well, today we've got our dry red, sweet blush, our sweet white. This is a dry white. Then we have our peach, blueberry, and our blackberry muscadine blend.
What's your biggest seller?
Biggest seller today is probably our blueberry or our muscadine blush.
Thank you.
Sure, thank you.
It is water, but I'm just going to let you.
Thank you very much for the J.O. Blues Man with Dr. Singray on heart.
Now we're about halfway through. You satisfied with your turnout?
Absolutely. I know that just from what we're counting, we're actually really not even halfway through, and we already have right at the number that we ended with last year. So we are, I guess the weather had turned out perfect, and everybody's ready to come out and enjoy this beautiful weather and our wineries and the vendors and all that good stuff and the food. So it is going to be perfect.
So we're working on God, I forgot what we got. Oh, so we're already working on Uncorked 3.
Oh yeah, we will definitely be doing this again next year. Not sure what our goal, what will be. Maybe the Wreaths Across America again. Not sure. We just decide every year what we're going to do, and so we'll just see where we want to put our money for next year. So.
And tell me again, where are you spending your money this year?
This year we're doing the Wreaths Across America. Dina Lloyd is kind of the one that's heading that up, and for Sulphur Springs, is it Hopkins County too? Just Sulphur Springs? And the city cemetery, I know there's over 500. Dina, 500? 530 headstones in the city cemetery that are veterans. So our goal this year is to be able to put a Christmas wreath on every one of those during the Christmas season. So, and the cost is $15 a wreath. So we're super excited to be able to contribute to that this year. I know that veterans are very dear to all of us, and especially Dina, so we're excited to be able to help with that. So.
This is wine. What are you doing out here?
Partaking.
Never known you to be a wine partaker.
Oh yeah, I've been filling Vanessa's at least once a week, maybe more.
Ever since I've had it, I have not, every time it tastes like a sweet red, I'm like, some blackberry in there. Yes, it's just as good as ordering. I'll be back to get that bottle in about 30 minutes.
You can't help but say hot dog. Thanks so much.
What brings you to a wine festival?
Well, we travel around East Texas and do some wine festivals in East Texas, and we have 2 stores here, and one in Mount Pleasant and one in Tyler, Texas.
You have a store here?
No, and one in Mount Pleasant and one in Tyler, Texas.
Oh, okay.
And we're looking at putting one here in Sulphur Springs.
Where's your wife at, Mark?
Well, tell me who you are.
My name's William, this is Mikey, and we run Sushi.
And you serve raw fish for a living.
Yes, we do.
I just noticed it. We go to that one?
Who you with?
I'm Stephen Harper, and this is my wife Cheryl Harper, and we are Maydale Country Wines.
Where's that?
Maydale?
Maydale, Texas. It's between Ruskin, Palestine, an hour south of Tyler, an hour north of Nacogdoches.
What'd you bring for us today?
I got lemon that tastes like a lemonade. It's a 6-time award winner. I've got ghost pear. It's pear wine with ghost peppers. I've got strawberry that tastes like strawberries, made from strawberries. And winter peach, which is peach wine with mulling spices and brown sugar. No grapes are harmed in the making of our wines.
We do nothing but fruit wine.
Nothing but fruit. What's your biggest seller?
We make no grapes. Biggest seller is lemon.
The lemon?
Yes, sir.
What do you want to know?
I want to know everything there is to know about Finesse Avant Winery.
Finesse Farms? I'm Phil. This is Ness. Finesse. That's where the name comes from. Our names kind of combined. So we are 14 miles from here. So we're actually your local Sulphur Springs, Hopkins County vineyard, orchards, and then our storefront winery right here. So,
right here?
Right here on Main Street across from Joe's German Restaurant.
With the orange door.
With the orange door. Next to our Churros Pizza.
All right, tell me, what's your best-selling wine right now?
Right now, probably our #1 selling wine is the Blackberry, and the #2 selling wine and 3 selling wine is probably Cabernet Sauvignon and Sweet JoJo, which is our sangria, named after Joe Watts, who's Sweet Joe. So we actually named it after one of our customers, or one of our favorites. Bill and Joe Watts, named after her, Sweet JoJo.
All right.
Sarah Gibson's mother. Now everybody will know.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, everybody will know.
I see a big old Slurpee machine behind you. What do you got in there?
Wineritas, and we've got Sweet JoJo in there, turning into ice slush, not, you know, so the sangria, it's a sangria winerita, yeah. And we sold a lot of those today too.
I imagine it is a beautiful day.
Beautiful, oh my goodness, perfect day, perfect day. Beautiful day. A lot of wineries too, it's great.